Okay, I'm gonna be putting a filter on this really nasty Malibu somebody brought me. They requested a filter because they're over 340,000 miles on the original Tranny, and you can't service the filter, you can't take the magnet out, and by now the magnet probably is full, I don't know. Modern technology, but he just wants it placed right there. Zip tied to this, up a little bit like that. Wherever it doesn't vibrate, make a hole. Try on air, find where it doesn't vibrate. It's got a filter, make sure you can blow through it. Some of them are restricted. You do not want a restriction. No, you can't see through it, but it works fine. This is a Chevy. You're going to need something to pull the clip off. You can also use a paper clip, some hose clamps, some new hose. I like Menards' hose better than AutoZone's. It's non-high pressure, which is fine for this. It's not high pressure like over 2,000 psi. This will handle it just fine. Menards it's like a Lowe's to people that don't have Menards. This stays flexible a really long time. AutoZone's, actually here's AutoZone for the flush kit. It's hard as a rock, and that is 4 months old. I think that's high pressure even. Fuel line, yeah, fuel line. You don't need fuel line hose. But you're gonna want to start off, at least on this car, by taking that upper line off right there. See that? That pops right out of there, which I'll demonstrate that. This video is gonna be pieced together because you guys can't get in where my hands can with the camera. So you pop that off, and right there, see that little shiny bit right there. You're gonna want to pry that out a little bit and pop it out. I find this tool and a paper clip. Paper clip works great. I like this just a little bit better. Get it in there, pull on it, it pops right out. Make sure it don't go flying, or you're gonna be at the hardware store explaining a clip that they won't know what you're talking about. After that, you want to pull that line out. We'll get to that next. That's what the clip looks like when you pull it out. Make sure you put it somewhere where it won't fall. And then when you pull that hose out, shouldn't drip too much oil because it's gravity, with the car off at least, and it should have already leaked down one line somewhere. Sorry if my camera's going all nuts on you guys. This is the flush kit I normally use for this. I don't go to other places for them because they really messed up the tranny on him one time, so I do it for him now. This is off of a 98, this is an 18 Malibu, this is off of a 98 Grand Prix, the original, just this metal part, the original transmission line, and it fits right into the radiator on here for the tranny part. And so I'm going to use this. This is normally to flush it, but instead I'm going to use this as the replacement to stick in there. It's going to come out here, and then I'm going to have a little bit of hose that wraps around to the filter, and then from the filter I'm going to have the hose going to the other part that is originally this part right here on the other side. I'm trying to show it to you a little bit. I don't know if you guys will understand. There we go. I pulled the line off. Just a few drips of fluid that came out. You're going to want to go ahead and put that clip back in for the next part. That clip that's up here. I'll put that back in if you didn't lose it. Okay, so I got the clip in. Modified this a little bit so it's just straight. It's about this long. Since it has no barb on it, I decided to put 2 of these on there. They tighten down great because it's a nice squishy stuff. It shouldn't expand. I think it's a bit heavier duty than that. That'll fit right in there. And then I cut this line to how long I need. Just show you guys, I did get the clip back in there. That's what it should look like. You can push it right in. You don't have to push the clip in afterwards. The other end of the tranny hose is right there. Looks like the one I just showed you guys over here. It's just like that. So I'll get that pushed in and show it to you. Okay, everything just fell as soon as I pushed play. We got it pushed back in. It does swivel up and down, which is nice. So it swivels right to where you want. Put it wherever you want it. But to me, I'm going to Velcro it. I'm going to zip tie it to this. I figured if I looped it over here, it'd be a little bit better. Keep it away from the turbo, the dump valve, all that stuff's very important to your engine. So I'm going to place it about right there. I already secured this in. That's a heat thing, and it's going to be a vibration rub spot. And then from there, you're going to hook that up to the other side of that. Make sure you do put the flow in the right direction. Okay, there we go. Of course, this video skipped all over. Hopefully, you still understand it. So the fuel comes out of there. Fuel, yeah, fuel. Tranny fluid comes out of there, goes down here, up this hose, through this way, which has a magnet right there, goes through, and then back down, and into the original hose, which I have zip tied, so I can't quite show you where it's at. There it is. Goes back into the original hose. So you add maybe a foot, but you also, I guess I'll tell you if it saves it or not, because it's at 340,000 miles on the tranny. Don't think it could really hurt it any more than a filter and a magnet clogged up on the inside of the tranny. So this is going to help a little bit.